Who are you trying to block now, huh? This BEF is to block someone from all forms of contacting you. Deleting Facebook, MySpace, blocking, text message, phone call. What is this? Constantly blocking you from all. Yeah, nope. I don't know if this is someone in particular blocking, like constantly buttoning your phone call, acting like they don't want to speak to you, or if these are people that are constantly trying to block or stop you just from moving on in life. And maybe resonate differently. Blocking from the truth, also not wanting the truth to come out about something that has to do with them when connected to you. They're in denial of the truth. This could also be Aries. This could be a father too, or the truth about who your father is. This may even be your dad is struggling to accept this. I think that these are men, emperors, that are having a hard time in life, and they're having a hard time freeing themselves from, I guess, they want to believe a narrative. It's in their head, it's embedded, we created it. That's what it is. It doesn't matter what kind of truth or facts are put in front of them. It doesn't matter. Very entitled. Super, super entitled. They're losing. Them trying to stop you and block you has put them on the street. For some of them, they're on the street. Their bank accounts are closed. They refuse to lose, and I don't mean that in a competitive way. I mean they refuse to take the loss. They just won't do it. But it's because they constantly wanted you to lose or miss out on opportunities with friends, jobs, people, whatever, offers. Now they're losing everything. These are people in your community. Some of these people lost family members, or they lost their whole families. Yeah, now they're stuck. Now they were codependent on family. Whether they're portraying themselves as someone as a business owner, or that they own a home, or I moved out since I was moved out when I was 15 type of thing. Now all of a sudden it'll be like this. Well, where are you going? Let's go to your house. Oh, I can't go to my house. I'm having work done at my house. It's because they've been codependent on family. I mean, a lot of these people were moms, dads, maybe grandparents, aunts, uncles. She's fresh, exciting. She's so exciting to me. She's fresh, she's so fresh. Victim. Now everything's happening to them. They know that they're taking, you can't not know you're taking a loss. I mean, look at this shit. But they refuse to believe that it's because of what they've done that they are now getting back. They want to believe that, what? Man, it's too expensive. They raised my rent. They only put all these extra charges on my cell phone bill, man. It's not that you're on it 24/7, and it's not that you stopped going to work and the rent or the mortgage never changed. Always finding an excuse. But they like to victimize. Yeah, plotting, planning. They like to victimize people. So they like to keep them stuck. They want to see them lose. Very greedy. Yeah, and hateful. Look at that shit. I mean, how could you not have hate mixed in with this shit? Let's get one of these. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Claire aliens. Smell odors that don't have a physical. Do you smell something on these people? Perfume, food, cigarette, death. Oh, are you smelling the stench of death? Hold on.
Of when that exact moment actually happened. We call it trust issues.
Trust issues. Okay. Maybe you have trust issues. And maybe they do. Maybe both of you do. Or... Alright, let's talk about what happened here. Why did this all transpire? Jeans. Alright. Sexy skinny jeans. Tell me what happened here. Tell me what happened. Prosperity began. Oh. And patience. Yeah, you knew it was coming. Yeah, if I just sit here, if I just lay here. They don't like the fact that they know you must be patient. Maybe they're trying to get a rise out of you, or they kept trying to, whatever this was, it was constant and on loop. And I just feel like prosperity begins, that something that's meant for you is going to come to you. Trust you. They've been trying to offer some kind of friendship or have somebody befriend you. I don't know if you know how long this has been going on. Oh, if we make you lose, check this. If we can hack your bank account, and let's say, you need your rent paid or partial of it, you only have partial, then you're going to need somebody. They're going to send that somebody. Oh, yeah, that's somebody. And then all of a sudden, they're not going to have it, but it's to lure you somewhere or to befriend you with ulterior motive. But they have to have you lose first so they can come across as the savior. Here I come. But you realized, that because you stayed in this high vibration with the Knight of Cups, that you're actually a master manifester. You constantly being happy, and you maybe even kept offering friendship or even just advice to these people because you knew with the infinity, everything that I put out comes back to me. Hold on. This is, I partner up with myself when it comes to this manifesting shit. And you knew that you were manifesting your counterpart as well, but until then you stayed single. It's what I feel like. I know about law of attraction. I know how this goes. Gratitude, you're grateful for your health. That's what it was too. You with the prosperity begins, I don't feel like your main focus, there's apples and stuff here. You focused on your health, manifesting, staying high vibing. You didn't work because you didn't focus on the money. That's why you're patient. If I don't focus on it too much, I focus on it enough where I know, and it's a belief and it's solid. That's the magic. If you believe something's coming towards you and that's it, nobody can sway your opinion. That is the magic of it. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to have vision boards and friggin' write shit down. That's the belief part, and that you deserve it. But that comes with the belief that you're going to get it. I feel like you worked on yourself with addiction. You're grateful for the work. Or there are people that are grateful for what at your job or whatever job that you do. If they would have been, maybe you help some people even get through addiction or help them in some way with an addiction. They should have been grateful for you for that. But instead, they attacked you. Instead, Divine Feminine, it's always you popping up like this. What you doing to these people, man? You got so many Divine Feminines all over the world. You got men and women jealous and intimidated by you. And it just shows you the power of a woman. You can make the whole world jealous or insane or happy. There are a lot of Divine Feminines that are awakened all over the world. They are, being put in the corner, trying to be shut up. Because a lot of men know that they're not good enough for you where they're at right now in life. And a lot of the women who were ever left know that they would take a lot of work to get to the level where you're at. Ergo, hatred comes. Envy, jealousy. Okay. You maybe used to be, some of you used to be in gangs or hang out with gang members and stuff, and you stopped doing that shit and your life started changing. For others of you, you just stopped hanging around people who were in and out of jail because, or even on fentanyl because, damn, they'll set me up to go to jail, God damn it. And this is why you started manifesting this. You're not dealing with people who put toxicity in your subconscious. I'm not going to sit with a group of people who all they do is talk about negative shit. I take that in. You understand this. You're aware of this. You're also aware that you were getting a whole new life and that you were promised this by somebody This is how these people wanted you trapped in fear, but you relied on the universe. Huh? You went through the loss. It could have been a boring time with not really a lot to do. But the whole time that you had this is because you were manifesting. You stayed balanced and grounded. And while you were doing this, you never gave up on yourself, your belief. Yeah, these are people in your family even. You lower my vibe. Every time I come around, what do? You say these cocky, backhanded compliments I can't stand. Next thing you know, we're arguing and I'm popping off. So you cut them out too. It's like everyone died in your life. You just assume you're dead to me is what it feels like. You come at me like this with this jealousy, this envy, this toxic, competitive freaking shit that you got going on, and you're dead to me. I think that you knew that they were trying to keep you in a place where you would dive and they would thrive. They have been manifesting off your energy for a long time, especially your family. You could have been holding on to the fact that you thought you were going to, with a father, maybe you were having a hard time, that has a hard time showing love or even love to you. This was happening over and over and over again. They were trying to keep you stuck like this. They tried to keep you stuck with divine masculines. Beer. This father or divine man, whoever this emperor is to you, they're having a hard time getting out of karmic energy. This is constantly options. You could have 7 siblings, 6 siblings or something like that. You could be the only one. If you're a divine feminine, you could be the only one that they didn't want or that they don't want to reunite with or that they don't give you attention. I don't know how many siblings you have, but there's a divine feminine that seems to be the outcast of all the siblings. I don't know if you deal with this on a daily basis but it's this part about you. So maybe you're realizing this is just something I give off. It has nothing to do with me, correct? It has nothing to do with me. You trigger. You push buttons without realizing it. Once you have an awakening, you're kind of forced to be honest with yourself. It goes with shedding layers of the skin. Teacher, knowledge. And water. You let things flow. You were taught. You allowed yourself to be taught by your ancestors and the universe. That's what these guys don't do. They want to be the teacher all the time. They don't ever have to be the student. Pride, ego, entitlement. That's what it is. Because you allowed yourself to, I guess, accept the fact that we'll never know everything. Yeah, justice. You could be a Libra. Justice. I feel like the judicial system wanted you to stop speaking truth. If that's what you do with the teacher, you learned about how there's no justice. And I guess you realized the justice system wasn't going to handle anything, but they could have been doing this intentionally too, intentionally not handling shit that had to do with you to try to keep you stuck or worried. I don't feel like this shit worked because of this. This 10 of Pentacles, they wanted you to worry as to whether or not you were gonna. I know that I'm getting it. Your sense of knowing and belief is supernatural to some people. What's this? Yep, loyalty. You stayed true to who you are during this entire thing. I don't know when this shit being targeted. I don't know when it started, but you stayed true to who you were, or as true as you could be the entire time. If all these people's bullshit and lies and the shit that they've done was put on blast, they would be sitting in the corner sucking their thumb and their toe. Right? But they got a lot to say about somebody, huh? Look at these shit talkers. They had nothing out of life. Always got their hand out. Well, now they're asking for handouts and shit. They would have been better off being your friend. It's too late now. They talked a lot of shit on you. Now someone's going to get this 10 of Pentacles and you're going to pass by these people. They're going to have their hand out and you're going to be like, shit, I don't even know you. Yep, they're sorry. I'm sorry. But it's a very half-assed apology. There were even some people that were trying to triangulate you in something. What did this have to do with? It could have had something to do with a child. On camera. They're trying to say that you did something, or you are this divine masculine. Something is going on where, oh, they were talking shit on whoever this is. But there are people who are on camera doing something with children. Let's find out who. Tell me who is on camera doing something with a child or children. Paul Oliver or Oliver Paul. Who else? These will be all the ones that were running their mouth too. Trying to find dirt on somebody. And it takes somebody 10 seconds. Chuck. Or Christina Charles, but this is CK and CK. Charles. Tamika Jones. Or Anton Jones. TA or JS. Okay, doing something with a child or... Is that a... this could be Tyrone, Buck, Tyson, Tyler, DS, Stab, STB. There's a lot of shit that these people are on camera doing. And I'm guessing that once this is released or they find out what they did on camera, they're going to become mute all of a sudden. They're not going to have nothing to say. They don't have anything, shouldn't have anything to say now. Unless somebody's walking around with a shirt and a badge saying that I'm a perfect person 24/7. These are broken people though. Let me see. Yes, you're broken. 1,000% you are broken. Let's see. You are an artist. Profanity is just your medium of choice. That could be what you are. Tapped in. You could have a foul mouth and they judge you for that. Unhealthy. Okay. All this ugliness, all of this trying to stop someone, striving to be a better person, changes were needed. You were living an unhealthy life. You admitted it. Did you admit it? I'm living an unhealthy life. What was unhealthy? I don't know. You could have been an addict, bad food. You could have been a manipulator, a liar, a cheater, a thief, whatever it was. You're in a different level of ascension. These people are descending. So they don't have the ability to see things the way that you're seeing it. They just don't have it. They lack the knowledge of the flow thing. And I think that they know, well, here it is. Whatever this is, they know that you are who you say you are and that they don't have a right. But if they admitted that, they would think that it would make it easy for you. I feel like you just don't give a fuck because this flow thing is crucial. You understand, look, you can think that about me. I don't care. I care what I think about me. Or maybe you just care about your ancestors or your universe or whatever your belief system is, but it doesn't feel like you care what outside people think at all. I'm very confident, motherfuckers, in who I am, who I was, who I want to be. I understand that no one's perfect. It must be amazing to be perfect. Have you ever been surrounded by everybody in your life and they talk about other people, but they never ever talk about themselves? It's the most unattractive. I can't be your friend. I can't be your girlfriend. This is me. I can't be around you like this. Because that shit makes me want to put my hands on somebody because usually that person does it over and over and over again. No one says anything, and this is why they think it's okay. Then the next person thinks the same thing. Next thing you know, you have a whole group of fucking people who are sitting there talking shit on other people or someone else, and because not one person has the balls to stand up and go, what have you done? What have I done? I lied today, or I stole this yesterday. I just stole from you, goddammit. That kind of shit. Use your intuition when it comes to who you're going to be sleeping with. For men, make sure that they weren't born with one of these. And you're going to have this conversation. Unless you don't care. Some of you secretly like it. And that's cool. You know, but there are a lot of you that don't want to be with someone that was born a man. It's uncomfortable for you. Use your intuition, please. There could be a Scorpio that needs to pay attention. Someone's going to come as a woman, but they're secretly a man. They're an opportunist, and I don't know what's going on with you, but it looks like you came into some money or you're established of some sort, and this person's going through it. They don't have anybody else to help them. They don't want to believe that you're not gay. They don't care. I don't care. That's what it is. I'm going to create the illusion anyway. This could be somebody that you already know as a friend, or you've met already, and they tried hitting on you as a man, and you didn't want them. You told them that you weren't gay. I feel like you were nice about it, or respectful as you could be about it, and they weren't happy with that. So now they're going to come back as a female, and they're going to try and do the same thing as a female. Oh my God. All right, tell me more. Phase off. Oh, they're showing me two people staring at each other, like facing off, literally. What is this? Let me see what this is about. Why is this? Someone's gonna be there in a moment. Your father, or your father's mask got ripped off. Lying, or divine. There's an emperor here. There's an Aries. I mean, this is a male. Lied about, and are they an investor? This is trafficking. The death of a tarot reader, or wanting to. Or a social media platform. Who is this? Is this someone's father lying? When they said that they didn't have anything to do with it? Oh no. They did though. Because they secretly are competing with you. I don't know if you're a water sign or you're just Knight of Cups. I don't know, did somebody deliver food? Something about the food. Has your dad been putting shit in your food too? You're letting or stop letting him dictate your life for somebody. Why do you go out of your way to please this man? Let me find it. What is going on with this guy? Because of your mom? This is a toxic couple. Are both your parents toxic? I mean, there's a white guy and a black woman. It could be that. I don't know if you're light skinned, but it don't have to be. But these guys, these two, this is a trauma bond with the lovers. Yeah, this isn't. Is this love that I'm feeling? Now, I also see that there's a father who actually is attracted to somebody. They could be a Capricorn or something. Or is your father sleeping with someone that you're with? If this isn't a Capricorn, then this chick is definitely shady. Yeah, and doing magic. Gemini, devil. Pisces, definitely some dark magic. Ooh, I gotta get a demon card for this. Now, if you're taking advice from your dad and he's telling you to cut someone off, is also what I see. He's telling you to cut someone off. They're toxic. They're an addict. They sleep around. They mess with black magic. And I'm guessing it's because your father feels some kind of way about this woman. He's lying when he tells you, like, he's not being honest. You're a no. What's taking so long in there? Beware of holding on to things past their natural end. Focus on allowing grief and loss to run their natural course. What's the loss? Clumsy Carol. What's the loss? Some of the two men. Oh boy. It almost feels like this. Whoever this father is, they make you feel like it's strong to turn your back on a woman, to deny them, to play games. You do this, they'll chase you, son. That's what I feel like. You learned this from the dad? Wolf? Did you become a wolf in sheep's clothing? Or that's what your dad is? Marriage is an illusion, or something like that. Like marriage, or you need to have more options. Oh, this dad will tell you to cheat. Hey, I don't know if you're married, but if that's the case, this dad possibly even says, let's go out and get drinks, and wants you to flirt with women. If you have a female in your life, though, that is different, let's say they're not as, I'm not going to say worth, they don't see their worth. They're let's just say they're not attractive. They're not as attractive as you normally be. Let's say you're going through a time when you're not looking as best as you always did, and this is one of them crabs in a barrel type of broads. Your father will talk this one up completely, even ask this one to come out and get drinks. But when it comes to someone in particular, or a certain type of woman in particular, if it's a strong woman, a beautiful woman, don't even have to be that beautiful, just someone that intimidates him, he will talk you into turning your back, or either breaking up with her or never calling her back. Let's say you're sitting there and you're like, damn man, I should call that chick, or she texted me. Fucking. Do you take that in? You're subconscious. You know, the other day, so-and-so told me that he slept with her and this guy slept with her, and you trust them. They used your dad because you value your father's opinion. They knew this. Ooh, man. You can't live without them. They don't want to change. Stop wasting your time. I don't know if this is you, Divine Masculine, with your dad. This could be you and both of your father. Trapped with a child that they don't want. Your father. Is it showing? Was your dad trapped by your mom with you as a pregnancy? And if that's the case, he could have secretly took it out on you. I've never seen my dad. Have you really met your father? Tell me, yeah, you want to, I think you want to hold on to this, but does he hold on to everything? Is he cheap? Oh, he wants to hold on to this divine. What? There is a divine feminine here. He wants you to hold on to one that gives you just enough. He wants you to be happy, but not happier than him. I don't know if there's a business. If, let's just say there's a business and he doesn't want you getting out of the business. He wants you to stay, so he wants you to stay with someone who's gonna keep you stressed or in that, whatever's gonna keep you in that situation so that his life doesn't change. All right, that's what it feels like. If you do this and go with this, you may leave or you may give this up, but if we can keep you where we want you, it's going to require a female like this. Yeah, he doesn't want you to. Yeah, he doesn't want you to be in a loving relationship at all. When you get to a point where you're someone in particular, special, chosen, you cannot trust anybody else except normally another chosen one. And most of the time, a parent is not going to be a good asset, because if you're a chosen male, 9 times out of 10 your father was jealous of you since you were little, whether he is or not. You're a chosen female, it's the same thing with your mother, right? They don't admit it, of course they don't. They're usually very narcissistic like we were, and then when you're chosen, you have your awakening and you accept that side of you, but you accept all of the other sides as well. You're a little bit of everything. You're a little bit of liar, you're a little bit of thief, you're a little cheat, manipulator, illusionist, sociopath, psychopath, narcopath, empath, mess, friend, enemy. You become everything. You have a kind face and an angry body. So does your dad have a nice face, or a face that you wouldn't, like, you want to keep me stuck? And there may be something deeper than that. I don't really want to get into it, but if they're bringing this up, I don't know. I guess it'll come out if they want to. Tell me about this face. A lot of betrayal. What is this? You need to stop talking to this dad. Or whatever this is, stop talking to him. Yeah. If you want facts, they're saying, this is put an end to Page of Swords communication with the truth. If you want the truth, you got to stop talking to him, because the fact that you trust, I don't know if it's a title or status, or that you just have a bond with this person. Yeah, and I guess the bad thing is that this dad became like a friend. This person isn't being loyal with the information that they're giving you. Yeah, man. Oof. This person is very prideful and they're waiting on something. There's a Leo involved here somehow. They're waiting for a police to show up about a child. Tell me your dad was involved, or this dad was involved in setting something up to make it look like you were. Is there someone underage? Oh no. Yeah, this would be complete wish fulfillment for him. There could be an Aquarius, or this could be a chief with the star and the justice, a chief, or he did this for money. This is a badge, though. This is. I hope that there wasn't like, oh, you could have a spot on in the police department. We'll give you a badge. It feels like someone's getting a fake badge or paperwork so that they could play cop or something. I don't know. I don't know if your dad was a cop or this person was in the judicial system in the past, or now something is going on here. And what is this? They gifted somebody something to lie in a message and say that, oh no, are they saying it was you texting back and forth with somebody saying that you wanted to meet up or have, it feels, what? Tell me about the dad. I want to know about the father real quick. Your dad is doomed. If you remain loyal to him, you're doomed. That they're saying OMHR. Room. That you were in a room or something like that, and they put someone underage there, and then they had them come over and speak to you. Oh my goodness. What? Tell me, give me. What is this? Sick, that's for damn certain. Guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You! Why? What is it that you want to do? Tell me what they don't have to explain. How's your burger? Your relationship? Oh, the fact that you don't want toxic relationships anymore. What do you mean you don't want the hoes? I don't know how they speak it. What do you mean you don't want this kind? What do you mean you don't want the strippers? What do you mean you don't want the prostitutes? What are you talking about? This is getting a lot of attention for whoever you are. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself because you're not dealing with this shit anymore. Your aura is changing, and so you're attracting different shit. They would have to force this. They would have to manipulate something, because I just think I don't think you look at the same types of women that you used to look at. It's different now. Yeah, you know that a lot of them are broken, and that they've had father walk away, or their daddy issues, or men walk away from them, and you're not dealing with those types. You want someone that's a free spirit and someone that freed themselves from that shit. I don't want somebody that sits there and constantly complains about their life and what they've been through. God damn it, I'm not your fucking therapist. That's like, I can't. Tell me, show me one, please. And then you realize that in order to have that one, you had to change stuff about yourself and attract that. And that's what the universe is bringing to you. I feel like you're waiting on that. While you're waiting on that, this father and whoever they're connected to was waiting to set you up. You're waiting on this beautiful, loving, healthy, natural. I feel like you want a natural, like not a lot of makeup or a lot of weave or a lot of wait. Let me try this shit. Someone that's innocent. This feels like, innocent when they come to judging, which would be, I judge myself, childlike, but not childish. Yeah, because you're looking at shit different. You allowing yourself to go through the struggle. Maybe you were realizing this was keeping you stuck, was being one type of person and then expecting to attract the complete opposite. You were having a hard time showing love to women, or you were showing it, Pisces possibly, but it was you were showing it, but it was that they weren't giving it back, or they still had work to do with themselves. These guys are having a hard time introducing you to certain types of women that you would have automatically vibed with before. They're trying to do this because they're going to use these women to try to, I feel like there's a life insurance policy on you. And if they keep trying to force certain types of women into your life, and you're just like, I just don't want, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're being kind or just kind of closed off. Yeah. Somebody's also trying to get you locked up now, because I can't get these women close to my son, or if this is stepfather, I can't. So what do? I'm going to try and get him locked up for some kind of partying shit, and say that he's selling drugs, or that he's hanging out with people that are underage. It just, come on, man. Yeah, for money. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now you got to stay away from your fathers, divine masculine. Not all of you, but if they're cloning your fathers too, though. They're forcing isolation, in case you haven't noticed. I remember doing reading after reading, and the main thing there was quarantine, self-quarantine, and people were going to regret it. And they left, and they didn't take it seriously. And now there's people dying and I don't think they're getting locked up anywhere. The judicial system only locks the good people up. But now it's, they're cloning. And now people are getting fucked up because of stuff their clones are doing. And these people at one point were watching other people do it. Some of them were participating and even programming the clones, thinking it was funny. Now they have clones of themselves that are getting them in trouble with kids and gang grape and shit, saying it's them and all kinds of other shit. And I said, at some point, everybody's just going to have to be like, whatever. It's just going to be too much. Chaos. But this is going to force separation. It's going to have to. Now you can't trust your fathers when you awaken, divine masculine. You don't know which one you're dealing with. Like, you have a handshake, a code word. Make sure that's the one, the human. Well, I don't know even about the human. I've actually liked, for some people, their clones more than I've liked the human. But And I didn't even meet them face to face. It was just something I could feel. But just be wary of who you're around, and shit's getting more strange than it was before, if you can believe it. Anyway, we're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.